live in 15 minutes at 1:30 today on Wednesday. We'll call it Ministry Wisdom. I'm going to be sharing like a school of ministry called Ministry Mentorship. In a couple of days, we're going to start that on the radio every night. As you know, I'm on the radio 7 nights a week at 7 o'clock New York time. The Lord's really guiding me toward talking to preachers, young preachers or old. 3 weeks before I was teaching at the Bible College, Christ for the Nations, I got so stirred and I created a book called The Young Minister's Handbook. Gordon Lindsay's son, Gilbert, printed it for me. I sent a copy to Oral Roberts, and then I called him. I said, "Did you get my book, The Young Minister's Handbook?" He said, "It's the best thing that's ever crossed my desk in 65 years. He said, "Brother Mike, you made one mistake in it. You called it a young minister's handbook." He said, "I'm 65 years old, and I never heard of so many things. I did not know there was so much about ministry." He kept emphasizing that to me over a period of weeks. He said, "That's the best thing that's ever crossed my ministry." The average minister don't hardly have anybody to talk to about the ministry. So at 1:30 in 15 minutes, I'm going to start talking about the ministry, the pros, the cons, the mistakes, the opportunities. I'm 78 years old. I'll be 79 in April. And I'll share some things about the ministry. If you are a young pastor or evangelist or an old pastor, if you love ministry talk, follow me in 10 minutes live. 1:30 Texas time. If you're in New York or Atlanta, Georgia, that's 2:30 your time. 11:30 time if you live in California. But for the next 3 months, I want to talk to preachers on the radio every night at 7 o'clock. And we'll probably start about October the 1st. But I'm going to be live in a few minutes talking to preachers. What are the things that stand out to them about the ministry? I started preaching publicly when I was 8 years old. I want to share some things to start your own Timothy circle. There's people that love learning from you. Jesus made it with 12, and one was as bad as Lucifer. You don't need 300,000 people, but you need someone in the ministry talk and preacher talk to you. I want to talk preacher talk about the ministry in just about 1:30, about 10 minutes now. Hope you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Rumble, YouTube, etc. Live in 10 minutes at 1:30 from now. Mike Murdock.